vaccine mandate for truckers. This in addition to so many other lunatic corona restrictions. Well, finally, they've had enough. Thousands of truckers assembled at Vancouver this weekend to protest. They formed a freedom convoy. Their destination, the Canadian capital of Ottawa. The convoy is more than 40 miles long. They've raised more than $6 million in donations. The government is cracking down, trying to stop this. Now, the Prime Minister, so-called of Canada, Justin Trudeau, says he's had a COVID exposure. He needs to isolate for 5 days. That means he cannot meet with the convoy, with actual voters, when it arrives in the capital city. Trudeau also told his country that the truckers are just a fringe group.
The small fringe minority of people who are on their way to Ottawa or who are holding unacceptable views that they're expressing do not represent the views of Canadians.
Oh, so they're not really Canadians. Probably racist, too. I'm sure we'll hear that. Benjamin Dichter is a spokesman for the Freedom Convoy. He's going to join us tomorrow, but he joins us now. Mr. Dichter, thanks so much for coming on tonight. Tell us why you're doing this. What's the point of this convoy?
Well, it's simple. I mean, we've seen Canada go from a country of Justin Trudeau's promises of sunny ways into dark authoritarian oppression and control.
Yes.
We want two things. We want to get rid of the vaccine mandates and the passports. And the passports that's the really concerning one. Yesterday, it was my first time ever crossing the border in my truck with my digital passport. And I held my phone up to the border agent to give him the QR code. You know what he said to me? Oh, it's okay, I don't need it. So what do you mean you don't need it? So, oh, your phone already popped up on my screen and is correlated with your passport. Can you think of that? Can you believe that? So they know everybody who's coming up to the border before they're there, and they're tracking them. Now, maybe it's outlandish, but what's to prevent the government from introducing that across Canada, and not limiting it to just borders? And you guys are getting it as well, and you can thank us for it, because apparently, according to our sources within the media and within government, we have some close ties. Apparently, the Trudeau government, the Biden administration had no interest in it, but the Trudeau government lobbied and requested the Biden administration to introduce this. We don't know why. We don't know the terms of the deal. Are they going to be trading intelligence back and forth between Canada and U.S. tracking cell phones? Of course, we have no idea. But this is where we're going if this does not stop. That's why this is the line. This is where it ends.
Well, I mean, two things. One, you drive a truck for a living. Your country and ours, thousands of multiple credentialed intellectuals who are paid to think about this stuff. Why is it falling to you to connect the obvious dots? God bless you for that. And second, do you think that you can stop this with your trucks?
Why does it follow us? Because we're the ones who actually suffer the repercussions. We often see, we talk about Alberta being Canada's energy sector. I was in Alberta and Saskatchewan just before COVID. And Tucker, I spent a lot of time traveling through Latin America. I couldn't believe it. It looked like a third world country. It scared me. And that was before COVID. So now these people who've had their industries crushed, their lives crushed, COVID comes along, and now they're treated like insects by the bureaucracy.
Exactly, by insects. Wow. Benjamin Dichter, I hope you will come back. I found that really inspiring, your bravery and the way that you explained it as clearly as you did. Thank you very much.
You're a hero to all of us, and don't thank me. Thank all those guys who are on the road right now fighting for our freedom.
Amen. Thank you.
Thanks, brother.
Well, all of a sudden you keep hearing that Joe Rogan is a really